Right then, I think I'm live because it does this weird thing on YouTube now where I click start streaming on OBS and then it comes live on YouTube straight away instead of me clicking the go live button on YouTube. So I'm pretty sure we're live now. But yeah, I'll probably have to get confirmation in the chat again until I figure out whether I actually am live, because this is a weird new system. I'm actually not too keen on it because I like clicking start streaming on the OBS and then knowing that I have to press go live on YouTube. But yeah, anyway. We've got a few people piling in at the moment. We've got DB Resells, we've got DMH Products, we've got Tap Pedal. I don't know why I'm doing a running count on my hands. I don't know. We've got Peter Way, but I'm going to continue doing it obviously because that's what my hand wants to do. We've got, did I say Tap Pedal? I think I did. We've got Tracy, Uniquely Me. We've got, I can't do it anymore, Tori. Oh no, not with this spazzy hand. Pick a flipper. I'm allowed to say spazzy because I am actually a spastic, so I'm not actually insulting anyone but myself saying that. Who else? Tori, Deb, is that it? Oh god, I'm not doing it anymore. Laney, KLC. Wow, we've got a few people jumping in. We've got Chris jumping in as well. Yeah, just tons of people. We've got, who else have we got? Andrew, we're all flooding in at the moment. Kelly's in, hi there Kelly. Right, so everyone's saying happy birthday. I'd love to say thank you to individual people, but because there's going to be so many people coming in and then most people will be saying it, I'm just going to say probably throughout the chat actually, because obviously more people are jumping in a little bit, but thank you to anyone who says happy birthday in the chat. And as I say, I'd love to say thank you to everyone, but it would take forever me going through and saying, oh, thank you to Louise, thank you to Tracy, thank you to Andrew, or, you know, all the rest of it. It'd just be tedious. But thank you, and also thank you to anyone, because I know there's been a few people on Facebook who's posted on my timeline, few people on Snapchat, and, well, they're kind of my more personal group of friends on there, but also on I think I've had one or two people on Instagram as well. So yeah, thank you for everyone who said happy birthday. Wish I was 24 again. You know, God, I tell you Kelly, it feels like it's going too fast. It feels 1 minute ago I was 20 and now I'm 24. I mean, I started reselling when I was 19 and now I'm 24, so we're coming up, this will be the 5th year of reselling I'm coming into, and honestly, it feels like yesterday I was starting up the business and I was 19 and now I'm 24. It's too quick. I wasn't actually sure whether I'd be on Thursday Talks today because I went to Liverpool. Now, I didn't know what time. I kind of knew I'd probably be back for Thursday Talks, but I didn't know whether I'd be tired or whether I'd be anxious from the day or whether I'd be wanting some food and stuff like that. But it turned out I was alright, so I thought, you know what, I'll jump on as normal. But anyway, I'm going to go for a couple of presents. We're going to do the whole 6 to 8 year old child's birthday review kind of thing of my presents. Because why not, eh? It's just funny. But to be honest, I only got 1 or 2 presents from people because the rest of it, as you would expect, being the age I am, I got money. So yeah, and I also got a couple of presents that I kind of got for myself. I mean, they weren't specifically birthday presents, but they were kind of, I bought them in the vicinity of my birthday and they were kind of for myself, so they're kind of birthday presents to myself in one regard. So anyway, I'll just go through the chat because I know a few more people are jumping in. We've got Tori says you're a youngster. Oh yeah, Peter's 30 this year. You know, Peter does not, I bet everyone will agree with me in the chat right now, Peter does not look 30. He looks about, I wouldn't say my age, but he looks maybe 26. You know, well, that is big. That's not far off my age, but yeah, because I keep having to do that as well. I think, oh, they're 25, and I think, oh, that's well up. That's older than me. And then I think, oh no, I'm 24 now. I keep thinking I'm 20. It's crazy. I can't imagine what it's like when you get to 40, 45, 50, 60. I mean, you'd just still be thinking in your head that you're 30. You honestly would. You must be. You know. Yeah, so Peter doesn't age. No, honestly, he doesn't age. That is crazy. Yeah, Peter's 30. Exactly, yeah, Peter's 30 this year. I was shocked when he said he was 29, because I was thinking he was about... Well, this was a couple of years ago when he first did YouTube, started doing YouTube. I think I was thinking he was about 25, 26, like I just said. But yeah, I mean, actually at that time he probably would have been... Well, yeah, he's probably 28, so he's still a bit older than I was thinking. Right then, let me... There's so many people popping in, so hi there to people popping in. Thrifty, CQ, we've got Julie in the chat, hi there. Most of the regulars in. Who else haven't I said hi to? I think there might be another couple down at the bottom of the chat here, but I don't think... Oh, Craig, I've not said hi to you. In fact, I've not seen your name in the chat before, so you might be new to a live. Oh, Georgina, hi there. We've got Unusual Vintage in, we've got Junk Girl 71 in, we've got Buying Space in. Ads, you should see my old photos from when I used to go clubbing. Yeah, I bet you will be... I don't know, it's something... I always find when I see young photos of people, and I even look back at myself, young photos of myself, weirdly, it's the hair more than any... I mean, you can definitely see the face changes, but I always find that the hair, I can really see it in the hair as well. It's something as if, like, I've got a youthful hairstyle, or someone else has got a youthful hairstyle compared to maybe his older. That might be something to do with the... I mean, not everyone's hairline necessarily recedes, but... That might be something to do with that. I mean, I don't know about me. I guess my hairline isn't receding, but yeah. I hope it doesn't recede, but I do wear a lot of hats, so if it does, then it's my own fault, really. Anyway, let's have a look. So, God, there's tons of people jumping in. It's really active tonight, the chat. I can beat you all at 67. Don't know how that happened. People say I look younger, and I definitely don't act my age. Yeah, and I can imagine, like, you don't know how it happened. It probably just creeps up on you like that. It's crazy. Buying Space, thank you very much for the happy birthday there. As I said, I'm not going to say I'm not going to say thank you to everyone who said happy birthday in the chat, because it'll just be so tedious and take so long. But to anyone who said happy birthday, thank you very much. So what I'll do is we can have questions in the chat as normal. You whack them in, reselling related, non-reselling related, anything like that. But I'll just show you very, very quickly some of these presents. So I'll do the kind of somewhat presents to myself in air quotes. Oh wait, that was a bit jumpy then. Is it? Oh yeah, it looks alright actually. Oh no, it's a bit jumpy, isn't it? Is the stream a bit jumpy? I'm not sure. Maybe. I'm not sure. It's just jumpy a bit on my preview there. Anyway, we'll get on with this. So, this is a little walking stick. Now, it was marketed on eBay as a antique Japanese walking stick, and I used to love walking sticks. I used to walk with them all the time, and it's got these, don't know whether you can see here, like the figure of a Japanese lady on there, and it's got Japanese ladies going all down it and stuff. If I turn it out, it's very hard to turn actually, because you turn it the wrong way on camera, it's weird. But yeah, got a nice little Japanese lady there, and then we've got some lovely carving here. It's bamboo, it's made of bamboo, and I actually got this on auction on eBay, and I paid 25 quid. Now, don't ask me whether that's a good price or a bad price. I really don't know whether it's good or bad. Some of them were on there for... I mean, obviously, it's just a personal item. I'm not reselling it or anything, but I still like to grab a bargain, you know? So, I know a few sort of Japanese antique walking sticks were on there for... well, 60, 70, 80 quid, so I think I did get a bargain on auction. But, I mean, it said antique on the listing, but how do you really know? I mean, how do you know that that's antique? You couldn't... I can't distinguish whether it's antique or not. I mean, it's certainly got some age to it. It's definitely 100% vintage, possibly like 50 or 60 years old, but whether it's antique or not, I'm not sure. But it does have a little bit of wear and stuff to the handle. You probably won't be able to see it. Oh yeah, you kind of can see it there. It's got some kind of wear that has only come from age, so it's certainly got some age to it. But yeah, I thought it was quite nice. So I thought I'd treat myself to that. So yeah, that's that one there anyway. I also got myself, because I wanted one, because I've been reading more books, obviously, a personalised... Oh, it's not showing up because I've got... Well, hang on, one sec, I've got the green screen on here. Well, the green screen in my filters. Let me take this filter off. Remove this. Right. There we go, there we go, it's showing up now. It's just I've got my green screen filter still on, so when this green comes in the camera, it removes it for me, doesn't it? So yeah, I've got personalised bookmark there, and it's got the old ads colouring on the back there as well. It's just a flimsy one actually. I was kind of hoping it was going to be a bit stronger than that, but I suppose bookmarks, they don't need to be strong, but I would have liked it to be possibly a bit stronger. Because you never know, that could get ripped or anything now, but still, I just have to buy another one if it gets ripped. But I couldn't help myself. I had to buy a little personal. I love buying personal. Look at this. I've got branding on everything now. Look at this. Ads. Look at that. Oh my god, it's mental. I've got ads t-shirts and everything. God. Yeah, it's cool. Anyway, I've got ads mugs. Oh my god, look, I've got an ads experience mug here. I didn't even know. I just picked a mug. Look at this, it's ads everything. I've not got my ads hoodie on though, but god, it would be bloody ads everything at the moment. Anyway, so I got that, so that can no, I'll leave that down there. See, I'm getting senile in my old age now. I'm thinking, where should I put this? Should I put it over there? Oh no, I'm gonna forget where that is now if I put it over there. Oh god. I tell you, getting older, eh? Anyway, so I got that. Now I'm going to have a look in the chat because I don't want to neglect the chat before I get on with the other stuff. Right then, so let me have a look. How much for the bookmark? Oh god, it was expensive that, because it was, it was either like 8 quid or 10 quid. And that's why I was saying about it being, oh actually, I can probably get it up in my email. That's why I was saying, oh, why is it a bit... Ooh, I've got a... Ooh, brilliant. I can't tell you what I've just got on email, but I've got something exciting on my email. Ooh, let me have a look. Sorry, I've just... One sec. Wait, okay, that'll do. Right, okay, sorry. I'll dispense with my looking at my emails. Right, what do I need to type in? It was my photo box, wasn't it? Photo box. Your order is on the way. I don't know whether it'll actually save a cost on it. No, it doesn't save a cost on here. I think it might have been 8 quid plus post or something like that around there, and maybe that made it about a tenner. Which that's why I was saying, because it's bloody flimsy. I'm like, you know, for a bloody bookmark, I was hoping it would be like a bit more robust and a bit more kind of oh, what's the word? Not prone to weathering. A bit more, not permanent, well, kind of permanent, because I wanted, you know, a bit more lasting. That's the word, a bit more lasting. But, to be honest, if I'm just using it in books, and I can just put it in there, and I look after it, it will last a while. It's just, I get this terrible feeling I'm going to sit on it or something, and it's going to bend and cripple and crease, and then it's going to end up going to shreds. But, anyway, I'll have to look after it, so then it doesn't do that. Right, anyway, so I've got to go back onto my YouTube bit now. Drinking with ads. No, it's not. It's normally just drinking tea with ads. Right then, let me go down. Let me go up the chat a little bit. I'm doing okay for 42, I think. Wow, 42. God, I tell you, it's not going to be long till I'm that. I mean, I'm close to 40 than I am to 20 now, aren't I? Is that right? That's the same that people say, innit? Is that... Because I've never... Well, it took me a while to understand that saying. But if I'm 24 now, I am closer to 40 than... No, I know what it is. It's not close to 40 than 20. I'm getting it wrong. It's closer to 40 than birth. That's it, I think. When you cross being 20, you're closer to 40 than you are to birth. So I'm definitely closer to 40 than birth now. Oh, God. Anyway. That's probably just insulted a load of 40-year-olds out there, you know. I just said, oh God, because it's like the most horrific thing in the world being 40. It's not. It's just, for some reason, I think it possibly is. I don't know. I don't want to get old. That's why I don't want to get old. Anyway, let me go down, because I think I've just gone up and I can't really see much chat. It is jumpy. Oh, it's bloody jumpy. Right, let me sort something here. Let me sort something. Let's see if I can't reduce the bitrate a bit. Stream video. Oh no, I can't. I don't think I can actually, because I'm on stream. I should be able to, but no. I thought I was able to on OBS. You used to be able to. Streaming. Nope, not on there. The option mustn't be on there anymore. Yeah, the option ain't on there anymore, which is a bit annoying. Yeah, well, to be honest, whatever platform I seem to do it on at the moment, it's bloody jumpy. I tried it on StreamYard. I did StreamYard the other week, and then that was really jumpy. And then I come back to here, and it was okay last week, but then it's a bit jumpy on here this week. So I don't know what's going on. I might try StreamYard again next week. Then I'll have to jump back and forth between the two and hope that one of them finally sticks a bit better again. But it might just be jumpy again on StreamYard. I don't know. I mean, it shouldn't be to do with my internet, because my internet's pretty... Oh, actually, that's just... One sec. Right, there we go. I hope that's not... Oh, yeah, well, okay. We're still on. The internet's still on. Good. Right. I'll go down now. That mug is older than me. I've listed a mug that's older than me. Oh, like a vintage one. Oh, cool. Right then, question, are you going to have some cocktails for your birthday? No, I'm not having cocktails for my birthday. I don't do I quite liked those grenadine ones when I was on holiday. We're talking a few years ago. Now, is grenadine red or green? Because I've seen, hey, that rhymed as well. But I think I've seen red grenadine and green grenadine. Or is it that grenadine isn't an actual colour, but it's coloured with food colouring or something, so then it makes it look green or makes it look red? I don't know. But, yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, let me do my other present. And I think what won't help the jumpiness of the stream is this going back and forth. That's not going to help it as much. Right, so, in a few weeks, this will... The meaning of this will become apparent. This is a Cookworks. I know it's not really like the most normal birthday gift, let's say. It's a Cookworks a black 2-portion sandwich toaster, and the meaning of this will become apparent in a few weeks, so don't worry. Oh, it's a bit jumpy, isn't it there? Yeah, it's a bit jumpy. I better not wave that around too much. Yeah, but it's a black sandwich toaster, and as I say, the meaning of that will become apparent very soon. And then finally, other than money, because I got loads of money, I didn't get loads of money, but I got a bit of money, so I'm not going to get that out of my wallet. You've seen money, you know what money looks like. Well, just for the hell of it, let's show you what money looks like. But no, I'm not getting all of it out. I'll just get a $5 out to show you what money looks like, because obviously you guys haven't seen money before, so we've got to show you what money looks like. There we go. Oh no, that's a tenner, but it's okay, it works. So that's what money looks like. For all you out there who don't know what money looks like, I can't get any more patronising at the moment. I really can't. So, yeah, but that's what money looks like. It's that horrible plastic stuff, which I really, really hate. I'd rather be in a cashless society than the Bank of England stoop to such low levels as making polymer notes. I mean, in terms of the notophilist tradition, it's just an abomination, really, I feel. I mean, in terms of collecting them, in my personal opinion, it would make it harder because, I mean, I don't really do much banknote collecting. I used to buy like little bits and bobs of notes, but I would say it makes it harder because it's so much easier to kind of crease and fold back the other way and all the rest of it. And one little thing, and it ends up like folding and kind of going into a weird shape. You know what it's like? Do you ever get those little plastic fish in crackers, in Christmas crackers, and you put them on your hand and they like go in like that? Those plastic notes are like them, and they're terrible. So I think it's terrible that they've done that. I think I would have liked paper, but anyway, I don't know. And also, aren't they plastic? Is polymer isn't that a form of plastic? So isn't that worse for the environment or something? I'm not sure. There might be something like that. But to be honest, if you're getting paper or plastic, I suppose it's pretty bad for the environment either way, unless you were sustaining it by planting the same amount of trees that you use from paper. You see, that's what we should have done from day one. But obviously people in like the 15th, 16th, 17th century, or whenever paper was invented, I don't know, it's probably even 1,000 years ago or something, but whenever it was invented, they didn't have the foresight to do that, because they probably didn't have as much ecological awareness as we do now, so therefore, anyway. Yeah, I could moan about that for 10 minutes, but we're not going to moan about that for another 10 minutes. We're going to look at the next... Oh, that was a good, smooth transition. We're going to look at the next present, which is this beautiful line, and this is from my mum and dad. Beautiful lined, sort of purpley lining or blue line. It's like bluey purple lining. It looks pretty much straight blue on the car. Well, actually, no, it is kind of more straight blue. Yeah, it's not really purpley. It's more bluey. But lovely blue lined jacket. Now I will put it on. Let me just do. You know I can't resist putting things on. Oh, now it is jumping, isn't it? Right, one sec. One sec. Hang on, just get me zip up. There we go. Look at that, lovely. It's rolled in collar. Look at that. It's like a rolled in collar, so the collar is kind of attached to it, which is really cool. And yeah. So look at that. How beautiful, eh? Beautiful. What do we do? If we do that, no. Beautiful. Anyway, so that'll do with the little fashion show. I'm going to take this off because it's bloody too hot to be having this on. We've got the heating on. Oh, God. Right then. There we go. Right, here we go. Right, let me have a look in the old chat. Anyone else feel like I should be on QVC right now? Oh, that would be brilliant. I could do that, you know. I really could do that. Honestly, I could do that. I would be so good at that. I could just like, you know, oh, and here we have this lovely Helix postal charge template, as it's actually is its official name. It's made of a lovely, strong, durable plastic. And then you do that just because it's my little branding in it, that. My little branding, the old, what do you call it, the old diddle-dee-dee-dee-dee-doo. Anyway, let's have a look. Well, no, I'm doing this crappy thing called reselling. Oh, because you didn't get on QVC. Oh, I'd been good, that would have. Anyway, let me go up. So if anyone's got any more questions, because I've done with the birthday stuff now, so if you've got questions in the chat, you whack them in there, and I will answer them in due course. As it's a lovely phrase, that, isn't it? You know, we should. Oh, you know what I should really do? I should do a video, a stream. I should plan it all out with all my favourite phrases in the English language. And write them all out, and we'll go through them, and we'll talk about how good certain phrases are. Because there's some bloody brilliant phrases in the English language, isn't there? Right then, let me go down here. Let me go down. Paper was invented in 100 BC in China. Wow, so it was 2,100 years ago. See, I thought it wouldn't have been in China, because a lot of the tech... Oh, no, wait, because that's 2,500, 2,300. Yeah, okay, I get it. I was just going to say, because some of the really early Chinese texts were on sort of scrolls or on fabric, like pieces of fabric. And you see them with Egyptian scrolls and stuff like that. But yeah, if it was 100 BC, these scrolls I'm thinking of are like 2,500 years ago, so about 500 BC, something like that. So that had been before paper anyway, so yeah, the timeline would match up anyway. Right then, let's see. Come on, where's all your questions at? God, have I got to go up the stream to try and find someone who's got me a question up there? Bloody hell, things I have to do for you. Ads, I'm closer to death than birth. It's alright. Wait, how do you know? I mean, you could live to be like 120 or so. I don't know how old you are. Was it you who said you were 40? No, it wasn't you who said you were 42, was it? Buying space. No, but anyway, even if you're maybe 50 or 60, you could still live for, to 100 or something. So that's still pretty cool. You'd have to have been 30 to be closer. Yeah, I know. I don't even know what I was thinking on that one, Andrew. It's like, what? That doesn't work. That's quite not work. Not a future Mrs. Ads Robinson emailing you ads. No, it wasn't. No, unfortunately. Well, you never know. Indirectly, it kind of could be, but not directly. No. It's a strippergram going to jump out in a minute. Oh, is a strippogram going to jump out anymore? I was reading that as it's a strippogram in reference to the email I was trying to say. No, unfortunately not. Right, let's go off a bit more. Oh, here we go. Question. Oh no, I've already read that one. That's Tracy's one. Oh my god, I can't believe it. Right, let's go up a bit further. Enough of a birthday talk. What's your views on philosophy? You can't say what's my views on philosophy because philosophy in itself is a vast, crazy scaled subject. So you could say, right, what's your views on metaphysics, or what's your views on the, let's say, specific branch of metaphysics concerned with existence, and then say, what are your views on how existence started? You say that, or you could say, what are your ontological views, or something like that, in terms of on the specific philosophy of being. And what could even come into that is how to actually be, and it could also come into that in terms of displaying the correct attitude towards humanity as well, and towards and how you want to appear in the world, how you want to interact with the world, how you want to be as a human. I mean, I don't know whether morality could come into that, because that's a whole other field, really, but then you could say, oh, what's your views on this philosophy or this philosophy? For example, specific philosophies like Stoicism or existentialism, or, oh, I was reading a book today that gave me a brilliant new philosophy to look into. It was called the British Movement or something in the early 20s or the 30s, and it's a bloody brilliant philosophy. It's kind of based on a little bit of communism, so obviously I'm going to lean to it a bit more, because if I'm being very honest here, in terms of what I would fully be categorised as, in terms of a how a government would categorise me, they would say you're left wing, or you're slightly more towards that socialist or communist kind of territory. I don't really define myself in that way. I always say I'm quite kind of in the middle, quite liberal with my views and stuff. But if we're really being harsh with it, I'm probably slightly more left wing. Now, that being said, there was the brilliant philosophy that was based on kind of these ideas, and it only talked very briefly today in this book about it, but it was based on the philosophical idea that money is an abstraction, that money doesn't really hold any real tangible value in the world, it's simply just a piece of paper. And we all kind of know that to a certain extent, but because our society places a lot of worth and value on money, on the currency we use, we're kind of blinded from that idea in the everyday, in the day-to-day living. We think that money has an incredible amount of value. But it was based on that, and then it was also based on I think it was education of specific groups of people as well. But I'd have to look into it more, because I shouldn't really say that, because I don't really know too much. I've just literally read that little bit, and I need to research more into it. But it seems like, I will tell you one thing, it seems like a bloody brilliant philosophical idea, but it just didn't quite get the traction at the time, and partially what that was to do with is the whole, terrible way to say it, but the disruption of World War II, in terms of the philosophical disruption of World War II, so that then these things couldn't actually come into the political sphere in that kind of era. Because obviously there was far too much going on with Hitler and all the rest of it, and everything was up in the air. So, I mean, it's one of those philosophies really that could be revisited, and then possibly, I mean, yeah, it definitely will need some restructuring, but you restructure it a little bit, and then you think, oh, how can we do this? How can we actually put this into a political environment, into a society, in a way that it'll actually work and will manifest positively? Because obviously what we have in the past is, I think pretty much all communist kind of well, maybe not all, but close to all communist societies have turned into like dictatorships or something. There is possible. I think there are a few communist societies running in the world right now, and I don't know whether they're particularly dictatorships, but yeah, there is a close link between communism and dictatorship and all the rest of it. So yeah, you've got to, that side comes into it as well. So you've got to be careful not to go too much that way. It's always the kind of balancing of don't go too far right, don't go too far left, you know, just bring it into the middle a bit. And that's why I always say on the surface, and even somewhat in my heart as well, I'm a liberal, but if you're really gonna press me, if you're really gonna say, you know, come on, what are you? If you're going to really try to force me into one of those boxes, either right or left, I'd have to say, well, I'm probably going to go left, you know? And I do hold incredible respect for a lot of kind of right-wing views as well. I know this is more politics now, or the philosophy of politics. I do hold, you know, respect for those views, and I think capitalism is a wonderful system, and obviously I'm a small business owner, and that in one regard makes me a little bit of a capitalist, or it makes me kind of quite a large capitalist really, because I'm owning my own business and I've got a fluctuation in the income I can earn, and I can sell things at the price I want, charge the prices I want, and obviously be in ownership, own an actual company and stuff, and so therefore I am a capitalist. So there is obviously a lot of understanding and mutual respect in one regard for those right-wing views as well. But yeah, I always say, really, you know, I like to be in that middle zone of right and left and bringing them together, but there's always that kind of thing, yeah, well, I might be leaning a bit more towards left in certain circumstances, but you never know, that just might be kind of and I suppose this is kind of a little bit insulting to people who are truly left-wing, but it might be just because I'm a little bit lazy. I mean, I've always thought of a communist society as more of a lazy society, because obviously it's like everyone gets the equal amount of stuff, and obviously in Marxism, or kind of the Marxist views, Marx wanted communism to be a little bit more of a lazy way of life, a little bit more of a not necessarily lazy, but a way for people to be able to do more of the things that they're passionate about, and their hobbies and their things like that. And I mean, if you did want to be lazy, you could be a bit more lazy with it as well, with regards to the kind of slightly more amount of leisure time that you could possibly gain if a communist society were to work in the correct way, of which I don't really know the inner workings of how a communist society would function, like really mathematically, or really within the heart of the society, you know, the logistics of it. But yeah, so I think maybe I gravitate towards that, because it's kind of like, oh, like utopian society kind of thing. But thing is, as I've said before, we'll never get to a utopian society, so we may as well just stop trying. Like, it's a bloody point, you know? What's the bloody point? Anyway, so Derek, you've successfully made me talk about philosophy for about 10-15 minutes there. We'll get back to the topic at hand, although it was a little bit different, and we did a bit of politics philosophy. That's a bit different. Not something I'm that interested in really, but still, I'll probably read up a bit more on it. Well, I'll have to read. Oh, no, wait, you don't know that yet. You don't know that yet. No, I'm nearly slip of the tongue then. Nearly slip of the tongue. Bloody hell. No, I'm not going to say what I was just going to say. Right then, let me go down. Let's go down, down, down. We're getting down. Oh, what's that song? You spin my head right round, when you go down, down. You know, it took me till I was about 16 to, no, probably about 16 to realise the actual meaning of those words. I didn't think it meant that. I was 16. I was like 16 before I knew that. I was like, oh my god, that. Oh god. Yeah, I was like, I did not realise. Oh god. Bit of flow right away, you can't beat it. Anyway, let's go down. The new polymer £20 note is, oh, not the bloody new £20 note. God. Tell you. Anyway. Is using a ragweed mix. I don't even know what that is, but anyway. Anyone else? Oh, I've already answered that. Sorry. I'm answering other questions again. The same questions again, even. When you go down, when you go down, down. Right then. See, it was Karl Marx, Capitalism. I knew he was there. I thought it was Karl Marx. No, wait, hang on. Is that the right person? I thought Marxism was more communism, like against capitalism. Well, not necessarily against capitalism, but well, it says here, German philosopher, economist, historian, sociologist, political theorist. I mean, this is only Wikipedia. And socialist. And socialist is left wing, isn't it? Right? I think. Let's type it in. I'm not good with politics, you see. I just say what I say. Is socialist left wing? There we go. Left wing. I think it's left wing. I'm pretty sure it's left wing. Yeah, left wing, yeah. Regard left as including anarchist, communist, socialist, democratic socialist. Yeah, I mean, kind of he was more of a socialist than a communist, but kind of communism came out of... I think communism actually didn't come directly from him, but it came from a few people after him who looked at his views and said, oh, we like that, we like that, we like that, let's form our own kind of ideas on that. And then communism was born out of that. And then what was born was the dictatorships. I don't know, was, I want to say like Leningrad or Lenin someone or Lenin? Someone like Lenin? Was that right? I don't know. I'm probably getting it all mixed up, but yeah. Right, let me go. Where am I? Oh, right, yeah, I'm on here. So, yeah, see, it was Karl Marx, Capitalism. I knew he was in there somewhere. It was not Andrew. Stop blaming Andrew for it. What? Blaming Andrew for what? Is someone else blaming Andrew for something? I don't know. Wait, it was, no, I'm not sure who X'd. I think it was like, no, it was you! I looked at, Derek, it was you! I looked at the bloody comment! It was definitely you. I'll have to go back up again to double check, but I'm 99% certain it was you. Who asked about philosophy? Oh, right, there we go, I get it. I'm going up the chat, that's the thing. I spy in Ad's bedroom, something beginning with K. K? K. I don't know what you... Let me go back onto my OBS. I don't know what you're seeing there. K? K? Chameleon? There, that's not a K, is it? Light? Photo? No, they're not Ks. Books? No. Little plinth thing? I don't even know what to call that. Heart? No, that's not a K. Shelf? No, that's not really a shelf, is it? Well, it's kind of a shelf. It's a multi-story shelf. Coat? No, that's not a K. Book? Pillow? Bed? Glasses? Shirt thing? Or jumper? Or sweater, as they say in America. Curtains! No, wait, no, that's a C. Oh, God damn it, this is hard. Right, okay. Hat stand, there we go, I got it in the end. Hats. Record player, no. Cupboard, no. Damn it, it's so close. It was C, it was so close. Don't know what that is there. Oh, that's the mic. Cup, oh no, cup is a C. Damn you! Oh, there's no K. You just done that to throw me off. Honestly. Right, okay. Oh, a couple of pickers is in. Hi there. Why is a chair a chair? Why is a chair not a table? That is all. I was done after lesson 1. Oh yeah, a chair. Why is a chair a chair? Because someone just chose to name it a chair, but it's not actually a chair in reality. But it's just, that's what someone chose to name it. Are you a sleeping butterfly dreaming? I don't even know what that means. I haven't a clue. I did philosophy for a year in uni. It didn't work out well after drinking the Blastoways. What's Blastoways? I'm Googling that. Oh, Blastaway cocktail. Oh, right. Quiet death of the alco pot. Blastoways. Walk into a student union in that period, and you would have seen dozens of fleshly initiated drinkers making Blastoways. Blimey now. BBC News. It was on the news. Must have been bad. It must have been like a really bad concoction or something. Question, what do you think of Black Doctor? I've not even watched it. I don't even know what you're on about, Andrew. Black Doctor. Is it a Netflix thing? It's probably a Netflix thing, isn't it? Why did you start a second eBay store? Well, how do I say this without revealing? Because I was going to say then, just for the lols, and just to do it, and just to have a side store. But it's not actually just that. I mean, it kind of is that. And also just to share it on YouTube from day one, share an eBay journey on YouTube from day one, and get a little bit more relatability with people who are starting and things like that. But that's not necessarily just the reason. It's like 50% of the reason. But there's another reason why I've done it as well, in the line of starting a new store, in terms of just having a store that's fresh and new, and that I'm doing auctions on, and that I'm getting to grips with just having a new store, having a small eBay account rather than a large eBay account again. And there's a very, very valid reason why I've done that people are going to find out very soon. And so, yeah, there's part of the reason there, but there's also another reason. And I'll share that in, whenever I share the other news. In fact, I'm going to do a video on the other news very soon, so I will be doing that. Possibly, might do it tomorrow, actually, or maybe next week sometime. I mean, I might record it tomorrow, but it won't go out till next week or week after or something. But yeah, there's a lot going on at the moment, and it's exciting. It's very exciting, but there's a lot going on, and I wish so much that I could share it with people, but I'm just so close. We're literally days away, and that email that I got earlier on, I know Shazad won't obviously know that because he wasn't in the chat earlier on when I got the email. But I got an email earlier on, and that was to do with this thing that I'm talking about and I'm alluding to. And it's so goddamn close. It is pretty much solid. It's pretty much there. But I don't want to make an announcement before it's like, 99.9% certain that this is happening. And that'll be there in the next few days, and then I can announce it, and I can feel comfortable that, yeah, that's what I'm doing. And because in the past, the thing is, I've announced stuff, and then I've not done it, or it's not worked out, or all the rest of it, and it's like, well, what's the point in even announcing it? Or I've announced it, and then it's like, I've done it for about a week. For example, the perfect example of this is some YouTube channels I've done in the past, like the Ads Invest ones, or whatever other ones I've done. And I announce it on my YouTube channel, and I do it for about a week, and then it just doesn't work out. I mean, it's like, well, why did I bother announcing it? Why didn't I just wait to announce it when I've got into a rhythm with it? And then announce it knowing that I'm actually going to stick with it for a while. So, I mean, it's not a new YouTube channel or anything like that. I'm just giving that as another example of something I've done in the past. But, yeah, so I want to make sure it's 99.9% certain, but it's a nice little, it's not like incredible. I mean, it's incredible news for myself. Obviously, it's not like incredible news for you. I mean, it depends on how much you associate your happiness with my happiness in a way. If you're very close to me, and let's say we chat on Instagram or we chat on Facebook regularly, and we're really close, then you'll probably value my happiness quite a lot, and therefore when you watch the video you'll be really thrilled and excited. But let's say you don't really know me that well, and then you don't identify as much happiness with my happiness, then you might be like, well, yeah, it's good, it's it's a nice opportunity for him and everything, but you're like, I'm not that bothered. So it depends, but it's very exciting for me, it's good news for me, and yeah, it'll be very, very interesting. But it will, and I will say now, I don't know whether I might have said this in other videos, but I will say now for definite, it will, oh God, I sound like a teacher there, will affect the content on this channel going forward. It will affect the content going on this channel going forward. Probably by about 50%, probably by about half. So there will definitely still be reselling content on the channel. Will still be. But it will affect probably about 50% of it. Certainly looking more longer term after that 12-month kind of mark. So yeah, it will drastically. But if you're in for the ride, if you're in for the ads ride rather than just the reselling ride, I mean, obviously, as I say, there'll always be some reselling content on the channel. But if you're in for the ads ride, then stick with it. You'll enjoy it. It'll be cool. If you're not in for the ads ride and you're just solely in for a reselling ride, be my guest. Stick around. Just watch the reselling content. But there will be changes to the channel in the slightly mid to longer term. Certainly the latter part of this year and into next year. Certainly as we get into next year, there will be more changes. But yeah, it's interesting anyway. And I just as I say, I just so want to say, but I can't say. And also, I want to make an actual good video of it. I want to do a well-edited video for the announcement, because I just think it would be nice to do that. Anyway, that being said, I'll go down the old chat again. Ba-do-do-do-do-do-do. Has everyone got the cups of tea? Anyway, you know what I should do? I should make that into a weekly thing. We all get our cups of tea, and we all drink our tea watching Thursday Talks. Well, I'm actually doing it, but you know, it's same difference. Oh, I'm talking so much, my voice is going. Knowing ads, it's probably holy water. Why? Holy water? What'd you take me for? I'm not going to bathe people in holy water or something. I'm not, who was that guy who bathed Jesus in holy water? Paul, wasn't it? Was it not St. Paul? Was it St. Paul? Yeah, was it Paul? I think it was Paul, wasn't it? No, John. Oh, I don't know. The guy who did him in that river. It was Paul, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was Paul. I don't know. I think it was. Terrible. I know Christianity is my weak link. Don't, you know, I'm better on Eastern religion. Don't question me on Western religion, though. God, don't do that. Anyway, let me go down. Down. Oh, baby, when the sky is falling down. Oh, that's a good song as well. Anyway, right, let me have a look. Yes, Ads is renting my spare room. He'll be my live co-host. It'll be drinking with Ads and Andrew. Oh, that'd be so good. That would. But it isn't that, no. Ads will be working on his own with another business. No, it isn't anything to do with the... I'm only here for the high-level reselling advice. Ads will be working on his own with another... But no, I won't. It's nothing to do... Right, okay. No, I'm not going to say this. No, because this reveals it too much. I'm going to leave you all in suspense for another few days or a week or something. Bugger it. That's what I'm doing. No, but it isn't another business. I'll say that. It isn't another... It's not necessarily like another offshoot to resell. For example, it's not another YouTube channel or another offshoot to my reselling or another eBay account or anything like that. It's not that necessarily. Yeah. Right then. Let's go down. John the Baptist. Ah, yeah. Second time lucky. Peng. Second time lucky. Right, that's good. I'm alright. I'm not too bad. I know there was a St. Paul. He did the Corinthians, didn't he, St. Paul? The what I would say, the good side... Well, oh no, that's terribly insulting to Christianity. But, look, it's not that the scriptures are bad. The Bible's good. I mean, I've only read the children's Bible. I'm actually going to read... I've got the... what do you call it? King James version or something down there. I'm meant to read that, but God, it's so daunting, the prospect of reading that. You see how thin the pages are. I mean, I like religion, but come on. I mean, the pages are wafer thin, and there's about 1,000 of them, and you're like, oh God. So what I've realised is there's a book that you can get online on Amazon that it does the Bible in a year. So you do and it's the New Universal Version or whatever it's called, and you do a couple of pages a day or 2 or 3 pages a day or whatever for a year. So obviously it's over 1,000 pages. But it breaks it down nicely and it tells you each day. So if you start on, let's say, January 1st, you can go through like that. So what I might do is, but then I have to wait till January 1st to start the Bible. Oh, for God's sake. Well, No, I could actually do it if I wrote it down in my notes, the actual date, and then even though I'm starting on January 1st, I could have the actual day in my notes and then just reference it that way. But then it would be very tedious, so I might just start it on the January 1st next year. But I want to do that because then that'll making that commitment is easier for me than making the commitment without that structure in place. Knowing that I've got rigid structure. Oh right, I have to read these 3 pages this day, and then the next day it tells me that I've got to read these. I like that. Whereas if I'm just faced with the prospect of reading a big 1,000-page book or whatever, how many pages it is, I'm pretty sure it's over 1,000. And you've got no structure to it, and you're just having to read through page by page, I'd get bored. I'd be like, I can't read a 1,000-page book. I can't do it. I mean, I have trouble enough. That book down there is 400 pages. I have trouble enough with 400-page ones. I think when I'm on 100 pages, oh God, I've got like 300 pages left. And I might even be enjoying the book, but I still have trouble with it. I'm still like, oh God, because I'm always trying to, the problem is I'm always focused on the future, on what I'm doing. And I shouldn't be, but I'm always focusing on what have I got to read next? What have I got to read next? So it's my own doing, really, that I get myself into that bind. But yeah, I think that structure, at least with the Bible, will be good. But but it's not the scriptures that are necessarily not exciting. But I think a lot of the time it's a way that people actually communicate or market Christianity to you. So if people marketed Christianity, like for example, if there was some guy, right, who's all dressed in black and he's smoking a fag and all the rest of it, and he's marketing the teachings of Jesus to you, right, but he's not doing it as if Jesus said this, Jesus said that, but he's relating it to his own life in being a drugs lord, right? And he actually relays the stories to you, but in the contextual framework, contextual framework of the drugs business. And so he's actually basically a saint. He's basically a holy man, but he is completely removed from any sort of religious attitude. However, if you were actually to cross-reference all of those teachings that he said with the teachings of Jesus, it would like align up. The only thing that it wouldn't align up with was possibly one of the 10 Commandments, possibly. I don't know, like maybe thou shalt not do drugs. That's not one of them, is it? That's definitely not one of them. But thou shalt not hurt people, and I suppose indirectly you thou shalt not kill people, and indirectly you might end up causing someone's death from selling them drugs. But what I'm talking about is the teaching specifically, without the 10 Commandments. If you had some guy who was talking to you, like he said, about the whole Jesus teaching, which is one of my favourites, of the whole being a servant to someone, essentially, and being the best way to be to help people and to be saintly and everything is to actually serve people. Well, he could say that in the context of within his life. And then it would just be cool. Could you imagine, like, someone smoking a fag, like, they're not religious at all? I mean, imagine if he actually did that. People would flock to him, because he'd be like, look, you're not being, like, some holier-than-thou person. You're not being some holy guru or whatever. You're just a normal, down-to-earth guy. Yeah, you've got problems. You don't really care that you've got problems, to be honest. You just, you're just living your life out of doing what you're doing. But you know what? I can see in you there's some elements of actual valuable spiritual or religious teachings there. And if you actually look at a lot of seemingly terrible individuals, and obviously there are a lot of genuinely terrible individuals, but if you look at terrible individuals, or people who would project onto people the element of, evil. So, for example, you might get someone who's a little bit shady. He's not necessarily a really bad guy, but he's a bit shady and everyone kind of stays away from him. But if you actually look at those people, they're more genuine, they're more sincere, and they're more kind of really just human than any other person, let's say, who's trying to be a saint or trying to be a holy man or anything. Because you know what we do? The main thing we do, we tell you how it is. We don't bullshit you. Like you'll get like someone who's into drugs, or someone who's like really a bit shady or whatever. They'll basically be pretty like boom, with you. You know, like they'll be really powerful with you. They'll be direct with you. They'll be like, you know, if they don't like you, they're going to probably blooming hurt you or do something to you or whatever. So you know you're never going to get stabbed in the back by them because they're always going to be direct with you. They're going to be like, well, you know, I don't like you. I don't like cut your jib kind of thing. And because of that, they're not like being insincere or dishonest or anything. They're just like, well, you know, I am who I am. If I don't like you, I'm going to tell you and I'm going to kick you out my gang. I'm going to say someone's going to kill you or whatever, and that's that, you know. So you always, in one regard, know where you stand with someone who is essentially a little bit evil or a little bit maniacal, because you always know that if they don't like you, then they're just going to kick you out of a gang or whatever. But they're not going to be like all poncy with you. They're not really going to be insincere or dishonest with you. They're just going to be who they are with you, essentially. And there is a very, very high level of spiritual and religious teaching in that. And that's kind of, in one regard, it's this weird, slightly selfish, almost slightly darker side of spirituality or religion that doesn't get touched upon as much, but it is still an integral part of spirituality or religion. That kind of honest selfishness, because honesty and selfishness are very, very closely linked, because if you're selfish, you're immediately honest. So what I mean by that is if I say I hate this cup, I'm being honest with you. But it's kind of selfish in a way, because I'm saying, well, I hate that cup. I'm just saying it how it is. Or I say to someone on the street, we walk by, and I say, you know, I hate you. And I'm being very genuine and sincere with that. But it's very selfish at the same time, because, you know, I'm being quite untoward towards them. And so there is actually a very high level of spirituality and religious element there, because you are actually being completely sincere and completely genuine, and that is held in very, very high regard within spirituality and religion. And obviously whenever people talk about God or the divine, they always plant this idea of sincerity, genuineness or honesty within them, but actually genuineness and honesty can be thought of both as a divine trait or both as a trait of the devil. And then you get into that and you realise that there's this combination of sincerity and honestness and honesty within both the devil and the divine. And then you think, hang on a minute, well, these are kind of murky waters here, because, yeah, I kind of get how essentially sincerity or honesty would be actually a good thing. Selfishness would be this sincerity, this honesty that comes from selfishness would be a good thing, but actually it's a bad thing as well. So selfishness can be thought of as both a good thing and a bad thing, because it's honest, but it's bad at the same time, because you're like, well, yeah, but that's just being mean to someone. So it's weird. And then we get into the whole debate of morality, because you think, well, what if I were to say to everyone, right, and I've thought about this long and hard, what if I was to be completely selfish to everyone? So every single person I saw, I just blurt out. I just say, oh, I think you're fat. Oh, I think you need to get a haircut. Oh, I think you need to do it. Right, and imagine, what if this, think about this, like really think this is crazy. What if me telling someone, and I might have said this before in video, what if me telling someone that they're fat, right, and being honest in that way, being sincere but being selfish at the same time, what if that is the thing that makes them want to change, and then 5 years later I'm walking down the street and I see them again, and they've slimmed right down, and they say to me, you know, it was you saying that I was fat on that day that was the one thing that started off that thought process in my mind that then led to me trying to change and trying to get help. So then we start to think, well, hang on a minute. Does that mean that we should go round just saying that all these things to people? Because actually, seemingly, selfishness can be thought of in that positive way. So then you get to the realm of, well, we don't know. We really don't know. You can't judge. You don't know. So then we have to think, well, we have to approach it by a case-by-case basis. And that's what I do. And I say, right, I've got to learn by way of human experience and human perception between relationships with people and feeling people out when to be selfish in a little bit of an overbearing way and when not to be and when to be reserved. But I think that there is definitely a huge morality issue within this idea of being unselfish or selfish. And I think that most people project onto selfishness the idea of complete evil or being bad, and onto unselfishness the idea of positivity and being good. It's not as clear cut as that. If you look deeper, there's actually an ambiguous kind of realm in which they're a bit murky. The good and bad kind of bleed into one another between, I mean, being selfless can be actually a bad thing, because if you try and be selfless, let's say let's say you've got something that you don't, maybe you try and help someone by doing something, and essentially it just leads to more trouble down the road. You know, you might, I don't know, pick up a cup of tea or something for someone, and then it ends up that you doing that causes something within them that they don't particularly like. I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example because I've not got a good example to hand. But I've done it in situations where actually, and it's weird, if you actually really look at this in your life, you'll kind of get understanding of these situations. But where you do something, you think you're trying to help, in what you're doing, but it just causes a situation that is a little bit unamicable, or that, oh, you know, actually I didn't want you to help, I didn't need your help, and then it ends up that selflessness is a bad thing. It turns into a bad thing. So, you know, and this is the issue of morality, and it's something that we don't really consider as humans that much, you know, in our lives. We don't consider actually that selfishness can be good and unselfishness can be bad. There's so, I mean, I could make the example, the more erotic example of this. I don't know, I shouldn't really go into it, should I? In fact, I probably won't. Let's not go into the erotic example of it. Oh wait, what's that? What's that, a new subscriber? What was that? A new subscriber, was that? Let's have a look. I don't know, have I got a new subscriber? What was that noise? Bloody bugger. I don't know what that was. Anyway, I've got to go now because we're on an hour. I'm back. What did I mix? No, we're not still on Karl Marx. Does anyone know what that noise was? I know it was on my OBS, but maybe I got a new subscriber. Ah, no, you guys will know. What did it say in the top right or the top left hand corner? What did it say? Put it in the chat now because I missed it. I didn't see it. The noise to tell you to look at the chat. Well, I'm looking at the chat now. It's alright. Oh no, it isn't. It isn't. Someone whacking the chat. Come on, bloody hell, I'm waiting here. Come on, whacking the old chat. Oh no, literally, I don't mean no one. I don't think anyone saw it. Might not have been a thing. I thought it was a thing that popped up, but maybe it wasn't. I used to have a thing set up on my YouTube where something pops up when I get a new subscriber, or when I get a super chat, or when I get possibly a sticker thing comes through or something. I'm not sure. Evening ads, happy birthday. Oh, thanks, Aid. Well, we all have problems. I have made myself proud because I am single to a mother, a sweet 8-year-old. I don't think Kay's been in the chat for a while, actually. I have no idea what's going on. DW Stew ads will go for ages. No, we're not on Doctor Who. Does that mean Doctor Who, DW? I don't know. It said you're the best. From who? Who? What was it? Anyone else live after ads tonight? Yes, KLC is live after me, Louise. I don't know what I'll go and check what it is actually, what KLC is doing. Ooh, 40 watching. One sec. KLC reselling. Yeah, go over to Louise's channel. I'll post it in the old chat in a sec. But not the channel, but the actual link to the live stream. Oh, bloody hell, I can't get the live stream. Where is it now? Boo-doo-doo. They're multiplying. And I'm losing control. For the power you're supplying. It's electrifying. Right, the link for Louise's stream is in the chat now, so that's 8:30. Just a massive haul, that's fine, that's cool. Are you going live? Need to see this haul? Yeah, it's in the chat now, the link. Happy birthday ads, old enough to go to the pub on your own now. Oh, for God's sakes, to you, seriously. Oh, bloody hell. Other drawers ads, I don't know. Other drawers, I don't know. I had a degree in criminology and sociology, but it was 22 years ago now, so don't ask. Yeah, but have you, so you were doing philosophy, were you, Victoria, and then you moved to criminology and sociology? Yeah, but have you used that degree in a field? I guess if you, if it was 22 years ago and you're not too sure on what the content of that degree was, possibly you've not used it in the field, because that's, oh wait, no, I can't say that. For God's sake! Oh my God, I can't say anything, I have to be so tight-lipped. God, damn it, I hate this. I hate how tight-lipped I have to be. Right, okay, it's fine, it's fine. It's fine, I don't, okay, I did just, it's fine. It's fine. I can do this. I can do this. I can do this. It's so hard to stay tight-lipped. I want to share. My life is about sharing, and I can't share. I can't share. And it's, it's horrible. Yeah, Grease. Oh, I love Grease. Isn't it? Great movie. That. You know what I like? What's that one with the song in it? Take cold showers every night and just waste my life away. Something like that, innit? Not Sandra D. Look at me, I'm Sandra D. I don't know what the words are. Oh, bloody bugger. Oh, it's a bloody brilliant one, that. It's Wiz, innit? It's Wiz. Let me type it in, one sec. Sorry, I'll never rest if I don't type this in. Well, just be a minute, one sec. Take cold showers every day and just waste Wiz. How do you spell Wiz? Wiz, Grease song. Oh, it's Wizzo, not Wiz. It's Wizzo, innit? Yeah, Wizzo. There we go. There are worse things I could do. There are worse things I could do than be with a boy or two. Do 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 do. Do worse things I could do. Oh, that's a bloody brilliant one. I like that. And that's an underrated one out of Grease. People don't talk about that one, but it's underrated, that. That's a good one, that. Yeah, there are worse things like, oh, it's good, that. I like that. Hopelessly Devoted. That's good. I like Hopelessly Devoted. To be honest, I like all of them in Grease. They're bloody good. Stop talking down to me, ads. What do you mean talking down to who? When? What are you on about? Happy birthday, ads. I would forget a singing career, lol. I'm great at singing. Give me a good song. Put it in there. If I know the lyrics, I'll sing it. I will sing it, and I'm bloody brilliant. I could be... The problem with me, as most of you will be aware, is I have too much self-confidence. I mean, here's everyone else's self-confidence. Here's my self-confidence. It's like, it doesn't compare. So, yeah, if you've got a good... Whack it in, and as long as I know the lyrics, I'll sing a bit of it. I know quite a few songs, so don't be afraid to whack in the thing, but you'll probably choose one I don't know, you know, knowing me. But no, I could be brilliant. I'd be brilliant. Put a little bit of an auto-tune over my voice, you know, make it a bit less wavy. Oh my God, anyone can be a singer. Because I realised, because I downloaded it ages ago to do the songs, what's it called? Audacity, right? And you can actually change your voice to make it really cool. Now, obviously, I can't do that because I don't really have the skill to be able to do it as best I can. But if I got someone in who's a sound engineer, a sound technician, or whatever you call them, I could sing awesome. Anyway, go on. Where's the song? Have we not got a song? Come on, whack a song in. You were lucky you didn't want. No one wants to hear me sing, do they? That's what it is. That's what it is. Jungle Book, bare necessity. Well, that's one I don't know. Oh, great, you put one in there I don't know. I know a little bit of it. Bare necessities, the simple bare necessities. Throw away your worries and your cares, do. Cause the bare necessities is Mother Nature's recipes. Oh yeah, I've got a bit of it. Cause that's the simple bare necessities of life, do. Bare necessities of life, do. The bare necessities of life, do. Yeah, okay, we'll do that. I know that's not quite the hum of the tune, but yeah. Most people sing after having a drink. I don't need to lower my inhibitions. It's terrible, isn't it? Yeah, so go on, whack another one in there. We can do another one. Simply the best. I don't really know that one, to be honest, but simply the best. Do better than all the rest. And I don't know the rest of it. Close enough. Yeah, it's close enough. Yes, Chris, karaoke. I know it is, but I don't know all the words. Isn't it like Tina Turner or something like that, isn't it? But no, I think has a few drinks. I haven't, Aid. I promise. I haven't. Look at the eyes. Actually, no. Looking at my eyes, you probably wouldn't be able to tell anyway. But look, I haven't. Look, see, I haven't. YMCA. Oh, wait, no, I'll have to do it with that up. YMCA, I forgot the words. YMCA. You can do anything. Oh, I forgot the words. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. It's fun to stay at the YMCA. You can do anything. Oh, I forgot the bloody words. Oh, the boys, it's fun to stay. Yeah, I don't know. I forgot the word. Bloody. I think it's performance anxiety. I must be getting bloody. I forget all the words. But to be honest, I haven't actually had. I haven't heard that one in ages. Why is everyone giving me ones that I don't know as much? No, Kings of Leon, Sex on Fire. I know it. I've heard it quite a lot, but I don't know the lyrics. Yeah. Here we go. Coming soon to YouTube. Hit new series, Singing with Andrew. Yeah, but the problem is your content just gets demonetized, because now this video will be demonetized because I've sung. Summer Nights. Yeah, I might know it. No, it's bloody gone. All my songs are gone. Summer nights ripped at the seams. Wow. Over summer nights. I'm trying to think of the actual verses in it, but I can't think. She even has a car. Does she have? Yeah, I don't know. I can't even bloody think. What's a Doctor Who song? Oh, I don't know what's a Doctor Who song. Oh, Burning Through Time or something. That's that Chameleon Circuit. Oh, they're bloody brilliant. Indie Doctor Who band. Anyway, I'll leave it there, guys, because I've forgot my lyrics. I don't know. I mean, I could sing, possibly sing maybe David Bowie one, but I'm trying to think of the words to even that. Like, do. Yeah, I'm not going to remember the lyrics. I need lyrics in front of me. I do. With those cheekbones and lips and confidence, why aren't you a model? I'm not flirting. Serious question. I'm not flirting. I didn't think you were flirting, but okay. No, I've never really considered myself as an attractive male figure, to be honest. But as soon as Tracy said the cheekbones, to be honest, it did send my confidence a little bit higher, and I thought, oh, maybe, yeah, I could possibly do that, you know, but you got to get an agent and all the rest of it, and then I bet an agent takes about 40%. I'm not paying 40% of my money to a bloody agent. They can get stuffed. I'll have 100% of my money, thank you very much. So, yeah, I thought, well, I'll get an agent, and it's probably some guy who's, the archetypal agent or the stereotypical agent, he's got like dark glasses, he possibly wears some sort of weird black coat or something, he's got blue jeans on, he's got one of them weird phones, he might even have one, oh no, he'll probably have one of them earpieces, won't he? And then relaying all stuff to you, and they're like, yeah, just go away, mate, I'll sort my own gigs out, mate, I don't want to pay you 40%. I want all the bloody money to myself. I don't want to make you rich, and I want all the revenue from all the royalties, and I want all my checks coming through. Oh, that'd be so good. I need to get into acting, because what I realised on acting, right, and I never knew this, you get royalties for when, I think it's for when the episode is shown. So every time the episode is shown, they get royalties. It must be a thing of using their likeness or something like that. I thought you just get paid for a gig and that's it. Like, I'm sure that there are circumstances where people just get paid and that's it, and there's no royalties. But there are other circumstances where they get actual royalties. That is awesome. I mean, that's true passive income right there, isn't it? I mean, you don't have to do anything for that anymore. And just check comes through the door, or check goes in your bank. I mean, God. That is awesome. I need to get on that. We need to get on that. Everyone here, we should all start a little band, together, and we all go round to acting places. And acting places. Okay, you're gonna say that, really? Is that what you're gonna say? Acting places. Okay. Places where you go to auditions, and we all should all gather together, and we should all go in and do our little bit, and then get each other jobs and stuff for it. Oh my God, that'd be awesome. And then we all get like little revenue checks in the mail after we've done little bits. Oh God, that'd be so good. Safety in numbers as well. We've got the numbers here. We've got like 40 people. Let's do it. It'd be so good. Think of the blooming change. Pure bare money. Oh my God, that'd be so good. Yeah. Any type of print ad or commercial or shows that are reused has royalties. Oh, that is cool. That is bare money. You're the one that I want. Do 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 do. You're the one that I want. Do 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 do. I still don't know the rest of the lyrics to that. You've got oh yeah. I've got chills. They're multiplying. And I'm losing control for the power you're supplying. It's electrifying. You better shape up, 'cause I need a man, and my heart is set on you. Better shape up, or something like that anyway. Yeah. Oh God, I love that. That's such a good song, that, and you've got all the bopping and the moving. Oh, it's so good. Anyway. Met a cute boy as I can be. Oh, so people are putting the lyrics in. Okay, cool. Met a boy cute as can be. Summer days drifting. I've got to get into the rhythm. Okay, summer days drifting away, but over summer night. Over summer night. Okay, I get it. Okay, cool. That thing was wrong, really. They were all about 30, but still in school. Well, yeah, I know that's about a lot of these films, really. Sing Pete song you requested further up. Well, bloody hell, I have a load of requests now. I should be getting paid on the hourly on this. Bloody hell. People pay for this sort of entertainment, Do right, said Fred, I'm too sexy. I only know the first little bit, like, I'm too sexy for my shorts. Too sexy for... Is it shorts or shirt? No, it's shirt, isn't it? I think it was the Daz advert that did shorts. I'm not sure, maybe. Anyway, I'm too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy for my shirt. Too sexy it hurts. Is that right? I don't even know. That's funny. Georgina said, I'll be your agent. I don't want an agent. I just said that. Bloody hell, I'll be an agent. I'll be my own agent. I don't want an agent. He says thrifting away instead of drifting away. Oh, damn, is that my lisp again? Oh, damn you, mouth. Why don't you work properly? Terrible, innit? Oh, well. Right. I better go now, actually, because we've had so much fun and the night's nearly done, and it's terrible because we've got to go, haven't we? So, if you've got any more quick questions on the last little bit, then whack 'em in. If not, I will be going in, let's say, 3 minutes, 180 seconds. So we'll go 180, 179, 178, 177, 176, 175, 174, 173, 172, 171, 170, 169, 168, 167, 166, 165, 164. Are we getting any questions in? 162, 161, 160, 159, 158, 157, 156, 155, 154, 153, 152, 151. Any more questions? 149, 148, 147, 146, 145, 144, 143. Oh, here we go. We've got a question. Sing Barbie Girl. I do know possibly, but I'm a Barbie girl in a Barbie world. Life in plastic. It's fantastic. You can brush my hair, undress me anywhere. Imagination. Life is our foundation. Something like that, innit? Yeah. Oh, God, I love that. Right, okay, we're on about 130. 130, 129, 128, 127, 126, 124, 123, 122, 121, 120, 119, 118, 117, 116, 115, 114, 113, 112, 111, 110, 109, 108, 107, 106. Any more questions? 105, 104, 103, 102, 103, 101. I got that wrong. 100. See, you get mess ups like this on my channel. 99, 98. Have we got some bloody tissues here? Well, these aren't tissues, but right, we're about we're about 90. 89. Oh God. 80. 79. 78. 77. 76. 75. 74. 73. 72. 71. 77, no, 70, 69, oh, 69, that's a good number, anyway, 68, 67, 66, 64, 63, 62, 60, 59, 58, 57, any more questions? 54, 55, actually, 54, 53, 52, 51, 50, sing Michael Jackson's Thriller. Thriller, Thriller night, do 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 do, do 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 do. I forgot the bloody words to it though. And when midnight, a creature's found a hunting in the dark. Do 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 do. It's some. Oh, I forgot the words to that one now. I don't know. What does maniacal mean? Maniacal or monocle? Oh, monocle or maniacal. Monocle. It means a little disc on your face there, innit? And then you put it round there or something. Unless you mean maniacal, which means what? A little bit kind of, what does it mean, maniacal? It's a bit twisted, a bit evil in a particular way. Maniacal, yeah. Anyway, where are we? We're about, let's say 30 now. 29, 28. Just the accuracy of this counting is astonishing. 27, 26, 25, 24, 23, 22. Last 20 seconds now, and then I'm going to go. 21, 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15, 14. Oh, here we go. Question, are you sure you're not moving in with Andrew? He could do with someone to cook for him. No, I'm not. I'm sure Andrew can cope on his own with his cooking, though. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Right, that's about it. So thank you very much, Mel, just there for saying happy birthday. much appreciated. As I said before, I didn't say thank you to everyone who said happy birthday because that would be far too tedious. Thank you, couple of pickers there for saying happy birthday. Yeah, and anyone else who said it, Gareth, I've just seen you say it there, but it's too tedious throughout the entire chat to say thank you to every individual person who said it. But thank you very much to everyone who said it. I had a very nice day, and if you have been following me on Instagram, you will have seen in my stories the nice little trip to Liverpool I had. So yeah, I will leave it there, guys, and thank you very much. I will see you in the next one. So see you very soon, guys. And that's us out. See you tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, next week. Although there is actually a video coming out tomorrow, so incidentally, I'll see you tomorrow. Anyway, bye. Oh no, wait, I didn't click the right button. No, it's not that one, it's that one. Right, there we go. My love is yours, and your love is mine. We give our love to the heart of time. God, bloody hell. Right, I'll have a read. Our love is loved, to our love is fine. I'm only joking,